Hello programmers! So we're on to fun with strings. So the file in this case is named string_spec.js. So the file that I'm going to create is going to be string.js. And in that function I'm going to solve the very first riddle here. Echo is not defined. Var echo. I'm in the file string.js in 01_string basics directory. There we go, it's on the function. Oops. Now it's a function. And expected to equal hello. So I'm just going to return hello. Expected hello equal goodbye. So I'm going to type what in there. There we go. Shout is not defined. Var shout function. Okay, undefined should be hello. Okay. Hello should be hello world. So let's echo whatever we get. Does that work? No. Okay. There we go. So I pass in what, and then I echo what, and then I run a little method on it to uppercase, which converts it to uppercase. So it's a shout now. Shout, shout, shout it out. These are the things I can do without. Come on, I'm talking to you. And now we're going to repeat. What do we want to repeat? Okay, repeat should be hello, hello. If I pass in one thing, it should output hello, hello. So it should also repeat a number of times. So times. Okay. So my number of times is going to be, let's see. Okay, so I made one test pass, and then the other test failed. So I went back to line 20, and I'm going to focus on this. Hello should be hello, hello. So if we have undefined a number of times, then we want to define number of times. It's to be 2. If, so in JavaScript, you can leave off the squiggly brackets, and the very first line under the if will be part of the if. I actually tend to just be really explicit in my if statements so that it's clear and so that I don't get into the weird cases where I intend to have 2 things under my if. And if you're used to an indentation-based language, you'll get caught by this. So I just don't, I build in habits that I don't have to worry about getting caught later on. So let's go into length as the number of times. And I'm using a loop invariant here, a number of times, length, and then I'm gonna say, while I is less than length, I plus plus. Let's put it all on one line so I can read it. And let's see, so it's still compiling properly, and I'm not getting any console errors, so that's good, but I haven't solved my output. Var output. So let's take this. Return output. Okay, so they're both failing again. And I want my output to be output plus equals what? Now I'm not having any spaces in there, so I also want to add a space. And if I do that, then I end up with one extra space at the end. So I could chop it off at the very end, or I could just not add it. Let's just not add it. If I'm not, if I plus 1 is not the length, right. So if I plus 1, if I go one more time, is it going to be the end? If it is, don't add an extra space. Otherwise, add an extra space. So that's one way to do it. There's probably a dozen other ways to do it. And I return my output, and that's basically that. So the next thing is start of word. Start of word. Okay. I'm going to take a little break and come back to this one. So this will be part 1 of strings, and then part 2